talk and speak and shit.
Okay,
Wait, the real
that's
test will be if
21.
you can hear that. Good.
welcome stream.
No, no, no. No, you need to make that face again. I was gonna screenshot it.
Anything for you.
Yay,
Um,
babe.
uh,
Thank you.
recap wench.
Are y'all ready for the quickest of recaps? You see, we went to war, to the front lines of war. We came up with a plan to make the some frontline soldiers look extremely breedable and submissive.
Mhm.
And then we decided that we were gonna have the camelry come in and separate Terenz and Lena once they rush into battle to defeat our submissive and breedable soldiers. Um, and I think Quinn was like, I'm not gonna ask them to die and not also do that. So he joined. Nadir was gonna be close by, but then we kind of figured he's kind of a big boy who's noticeable. Uh, and putting a bow on that tough little scorpion man doesn't make him not look terrifying. And so we waited, and they came, and there was a giant battle. They came. Our dragon friends arrived as well to help out. And we fought Terenz and Lena, who were some nasty motherfuckers. And we killed them. And Nadir went down for the first time in the entire
And
campaign.
he did it twice.
Yeah.
Well, that's a wrap on the campaign, guys. I did what I needed to do. That's
Yeah.
it.
What's the name of the dragon lady? All I'm remembering is Nyquilla, which I know is not the case.
Neovra. That was kind of close. So I hate that it was no Neovra.
My favorite
I've
dragon,
missed him.
Bedquilla.
I can't wait to talk
Like,
about
Nyquilla.
it.
Nyquilla, my favorite. I'll write that under NPC name ideas.
I mean, she's
But
purple like Nyquilla.
yeah,
oh, my alarm for
so
work's gonna go off in a minute. Let's turn that off.
Terenz died, and then Daisy was like, I'm gonna stab Terenz to feel something. And then her gloves stopped her from doing that and was like, nah, I'm not gonna let you just stab dead corpses. And then we led Daisy away, and that's where we left off.
Which, like, I feel like I recognized the fact that the gloves could do stuff, but, like, actually, them stopping me from stabbing the corpse of my worst enemy kind of fucked up. I thought we were chill. We were chillers.
Swallowing glass just
He
to stay
literally told
pure.
you straight up, I will like stop you if you are going too far, and you were going too far. That was not good for your mental well-being.
He did Daisy a favor. He did Daisy a favor.
Did he?
Hey,
He yeah.
literally beating a dead corpse is not okay, kids. We don't stab our enemies when they're already down, because we have a sense of morality.
Daisy
Well,
does
once you're
not.
sure they're dead.
Yeah, but
you
you
gotta
gotta
be
double
patient.
tap to make sure they're dead.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, she did that multiple times though. Like, he was
Right.
dead.
I do want to grab their shit. I mean,
Okay.
like, I don't know if we have to explicitly say that, but
Okay.
Terenz hit you with
I
something. But obviously,
Yeah.
there's stuff going on.
Yeah, I was also probably the only one that Daisy would care about looting was Terenz.
I mean, not a lot of note. You can add their loot to your inventory. the collective one. I mean, you guys can probably grab like I'll give you guys 20 gold each, splitting it up.
Oh fuck yeah!
Um, from their corpses.
And a small fortune.
I mean, Terenz doesn't have a ton on him, but before
You're telling me we fought a poor person? Ugh.
Oh, ew.
God.
Oh,
I mean, you just took his money. Oh,
Took his lunch money.
you took his money.
I
mean, he
feel
has
like
his
Terenz wouldn't be
axe.
dumb enough to walk into a war with his pockets loaded.
Yeah. Anyway, before we
King of Chill Mountain.
begin
Hi.
any of this, somewhere, sometime, not now, not here, in the midst of battle, Eridom walks through the fray, guiding smoothly through the bloodshed in these black robes that he has, and he has the hood up, so it kind of blocks his face. People are kill and are killed all around him. Eventually, he halts. He kneels down, setting his hand on the chest of a man who's like his guts are spilling out. You know, he got definitely a nice nasty swing to the gut and died from it. But he lays his hand on his chest. Rise. Green light courses from Eridom's hand, pushes into this corpse, and it courses through this body into the ground and then spreading outwards. This man's body twitches, and then there's cracking sounds as his body is forced to get up and stand when all it really wants to do is rest. The body grips its weapon as countless others rise from the dead to continue their fight. Now, back at you guys. You win the battle. It is won.
Imagine if we went through that fight and then we fucking lost.
That'd be awesome. I think you can see a dragon definitely helped, and you guys, also, you know, keeping the attention of two very, very powerful individuals on you guys very much helped. Right now it's still chaos, but you guys have won. You guys loot these bodies, get your camels, I assume. Unless you let them just jaunt around. But you can return to camp. I will ask you, and I'll open this up, you know, for roleplay. You guys kind of get back to camp. I will say it is still not like a total yippee hoo hoo ha ha, because war comes with still lots of death on either side, lots of wounded. So what are you guys doing?
I'm assuming we haven't done a rest since
Nope.
last time, so
No, you
Medea's
have not.
not doing much. She's at 5 hit points.
Was the battle completely over or just our fight?
We'll say this starts. Well, if you guys would do something, would you continue fighting if there was any left?
I think Nadir would continue fighting and then help with like post-battle duties of like collecting our side's bodies, collecting wounded, making
Spoiling
sure
a body away
like,
for later.
like Stallards and all of their bodies and stuff are kind of like dealt with
I think
Um,
that Daisy would also help with like the fighting and such.
I feel like I would be helping with the fighting to start with, and then as more and more fall, I would be focusing on pulling as many wounded out of the most dangerous areas as I could.
Yeah.
Quinn's sticking with Daisy, so if she's fighting, he's fighting, and he'll be
Yeah.
nearby her.
Yeah, you
I will say
guys.
Medea does not fight, but she'll help with wounded evacuation. Probably not in the more
What,
dangerous
like
areas though.
I need a babysitter or something?
Like
Yes.
literally.
You were just stabbing a body. I think
All of it. All of it.
Whatever.
Yeah, I think you guys quickly get into the fray right after. You've taken like a moment just to be like, we did this, but the battle hasn't stopped, so you guys can't stop either. Eventually though, it does. And you guys help get the wounded to camp. And afterwards, what do you do? I just wanted to
Again,
open this up for
probably.
any like role play just right after the fact.
Yeah, I might talk to Valko for a bit, and then may also stop in with Daisy as well.
Yeah, you walk over, you find Valko who he's covered in his fair share of blood. And he is wiping off like well actually he does sometimes use he does still use a sword. He's wiping that off, but also like his hands cuz he has claws as well. Um no longer in this demonic cursed form, but still he has a duty as general. Um and he gives people their orders and then he turns to you. Lydia, good to see you. That you are well.
Good
Did it
to see
go?
you as well.
It seems like it went well.
I mean, I guess as well as war can go, but yeah,
Well, the bastards are dead.
Yeah, I mean, we were fighting I guess, our war for a few hundred years, but it's still kind of, this is different. It's more evil feeling. I mean, I know we're doing the right thing, but
Right?
it's soul crushing.
I forget that you had never seen battle like this before.
Yeah,
In a sense, you are so young to me.
only like I don't know, how old were you? Like 7,000 years old when you got turned? No, I would never say that
Nadia.
to a commanding officer.
Right, right. But I know.
Yeah.
It gets, I guess one could call it easier over time, although the feeling never leaves. It just gets easier to ignore. But I don't want you to have that feeling for very long.
As
Men
I hope as many
sings,
people are able to survive and, keep that feeling of distaste of war in their mind for a long
this country loves war. It sings its praises, but it is messy and it's not heroic.
time.
But you can rest now. Sasha can get you in the morning. We'll get food set up and I'll let my soldiers have something to drink as well.
Yes, I'll give as many of them my thanks as I can tonight, but make sure that they keep knowing our appreciation for all of their work.
I will. I think he like pats you on the shoulder.
I know it's not the time for to think of the dead all the time, but I'm going to go take some time and give them something. And Nadir's gonna kind of leave and go and pray over the bodies of the fallen people
Yeah.
of that day.
Does anyone else have anything for this night?
I think
No, for me.
Quinn's just sticking by Daisy. I don't think he'd even necessarily like talk to her. I think just
Yeah.
not really letting her out of his sight
Yeah,
tonight.
then Nadir, you wanted to talk to Daisy, so why don't we do some of that?
Yeah, I think Nadir will approach and kind of like give a look to Quinn as like if he thinks it's a good time to talk to Daisy. Um,
Also, I'll
just
be right
based on
back. You
like
can
how
keep
she's
going,
doing.
but I'll just be right back.
Yeah, or I guess also looking at Daisy for the same kind of like permission or um that type of thing. Openness to
I
the idea of someone talking to her.
like I don't think that she's not giving off like stay the fuck away from me energy, but I also don't think she's necessarily like open, but n- like I think like yeah. Am I making sense?
It'd
I
be
think so.
good to try.
I think Nadir's going to kind of like just sit down next to you and like probably got like a little bit of a drink from Velko's crew. It's probably like not that much. I imagine they're not giving them like blitz the shit out like level
Yeah,
drunk, but
right.
like
I
a cup
think
of
we need
something.
more drunk soldiers is how I think we should win this war.
All drunken fist monks.
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, you go.
oh, I think he's gonna sit down and is like, I guess I know it's not the way you want to feel, but you can now be free of his curse. And I know you were hoping for a ultimate catharsis or a happy feeling, but sadly, that's never the way revenge is. And I know that sucks. I've had a lot of anger and a lot of people I've been angry at over my life. And killing them, destroying them has never brought about happiness. Just more. But you have a chance to be free now. So I hope you're able to take that, to know that.
How am I supposed to be free if everyone I care about can just be taken from me by someone else? And I can't even do anything to fix it or stop it or protect anyone. And I thought that killing Terrens would at least make me feel like I'm doing something, and all I feel is hopeless.
Yeah. It is unfortunate that we are so, I guess, cosmically insignificant. We have no strength to fight back against the gods or the devils, or I mean, even most people can't fight off demons. But yeah, I don't know how to. I guess it's to keep people close while you can. That's what I've been trying to do. And with Bren leaving, that was a lot recently. I'm sure with your mother leaving, it was a lot. And we may be able to do something about it, which is kind of a rare piece of hope. And maybe there's also the rare piece of hope that this war, these battles, may one day mean something. Maybe the people of Eska will be more free. Maybe the people of Wrathborn will be more free. Maybe the people of Nassau will be more free. But there's always going to be meaningless death. And nothing we can do about it, I guess. I know it's not comforting.
So you gave Daisy the cup of whatever, right?
Yeah, sand
Or
wine or something like that. Cactus wine, we'll call
Sand wine.
yum, sand.
it.
It's
I
gritty.
think she just like kind of like looks at it, like swirls it around. Um, and I think all she's gonna say is just, "I'm sorry about Bryn," and then she's just gonna like shot it, but like she doesn't say anything else.
Yeah, I think Nadir will just kind of get close and make physical contact with her and just kind of hold her if that's kind of how much she would want, or just kind of lean against her a little bit.
I think if Nadir tried to hold her, she would like do that. Like she would allow that.
Yeah. And then Nadir's arm eventually falls asleep and he's like, alright, I gotta go. But after the
Valid.
proper amount of time of mourning.
Um, um,
I would want to do something as well.
yes. Anai, what are you doing?
I feel like I would find a quiet corner, like inside my own tent or something. And I would want to sending stone Mayreen. Um, Mayreen, we won this battle, and just wanted to remind you that I'm still here and doing what I can. Got a few extra scratches, but I'm sure they'll be okay.
Thank you for the update. I hope to see you soon. I love you.
I love you too. It's been a long day without you here and without your amazing cooking.
Well, you're coming back, right? So I can feed you guys some good food before you have to go out again.
It's a promise I intend to keep.
Rest well. Stay safe.
I'll do my best.
Thank you. You guys. Oh, yes.
Would we want to do the thing with Dale?
I do have something for that. We're getting there. Don't worry. I think eventually, there's celebration, there's mourning, there's all the things that come after war, but eventually people are just so tired. So it is bedtime. You guys are getting cots and you're in your tents. And you guys can go to bed, but Daisy, you are laying in your cot, and Dale the dog sort of blinks in. See, he frequently will do that. He'll suddenly blink out and then blink back in. Feywild dog. But he blinks in right next to you, and his head sort of nuzzles your hand, getting you to try to, pet him on his head. He's gotten a lot bigger, I will say, since you first brought him home. But he nuzzles up to your hand, and then he puts his paw up on the bed, and he just climbs into this small cot with you, laying his full body weight on you, which is pretty much almost your same size.
Yeah. Yes.
Just demanding or trying to comfort you with, pets. I'm assuming you oblige?
Yeah. It would be so fucked up of me to not.
To just not. Like, he's being just so cute right
Off the
now.
cot.
Get away from me.
Get away. But I think you're petting him. His chest, his head kind of lays on on his paws are resting on your chest, and he stares up at you. And I think you just feel a connection for him. It's like a strange sensation. It's not physical. It's metaphysical. It's magical. But I think as he looks at you with his big old puppy eyes, the way he's looking at you and there with you, it seems to say, "I'm with you forever."
I think she'll kind of like snuggle him closer, give him a little kiss on the head, and honestly probably fall asleep faster than she has in a long while.
I think Dale spends a good portion still awake after you, like almost like he's keeping guard, but then he falls asleep. Daisy, you now have a familiar.
Hell
Yeah.
yes. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
You're so beautiful for this. I'm so happy. I'm like making him a little section in my notebook right now.
Perfect. Good. The Dale the dog section. You guys get up in the morning, and Sasha arrives to bring you back home. Sorry. I think you get some goodbyes from the various soldiers, especially the people of Quinn, especially you being going in with battle, talking to these people. They're like, those who are still alive, of course, are do make a point to probably say goodbye to you and thank you. And Velko, of course, gives you all his Nadir would call it heartfelt because he knows Velko, but it just seems like a goodbye. And you guys get to go back to your department. Say there's gonna be like 1 to 2 weeks post this fight. I know I didn't text and ask for any downtime scenes, but I would like to open it up if you do want any downtime scenes. People will come and go from the department getting supplies or whatnot, so whatever you guys would like. I do might have something for Nadir for that first night back though.
Okay. Is it talking to Matthias and Rafi?
No, but if you would like to talk to Matthias and Rafi, you can do such a thing.
Can I ask a question just so that I can be thinking about it
Yes.
during? Okay.
I'm
Why'd you
listening.
get so close?
To
I
physically indicate that I'm listening.
okay.
You're leaning so close to the camera.
That's okay. You're so beautiful. Oh.
We're
Oh.
listening. We're listening, Emma.
Listening.
3 out of 6 in the chat are really close to the camera, chat.
Okay. Is Grace around, or is she doing?
She can be. I think she is one of those people that can like. She'll pop in, supplies, kind of get like a debriefing of information, make sure it's relevant. But so she can be at
Okay.
times. Sometimes I think you'll learn that she does go out on the battlefield now.
Hell yeah, girl boss.
She's a bard.
We
Oh,
can't afford
she-
to lose more people from that fucking clan. What are you
she-
talking about?
Does do a lot of things
That's
to
an error.
inspire things. Yeah, but she's also running for chancellor and she needs to be
Yeah.
a leader right now.
Yeah.
So the best she has learned that she can also do the most help giving bardic inspiration.
Yeah.
On the battlefield and other
Vibes,
sort of
Is that what they call
support
it these
spells.
days?
playing a jaunty little tune.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit a jig, but yeah, so she can be around. So if you do want to do something with her, we can do that.
Not to make everything about Nadir, but I think I would want to check in on him at some point because I like gave him time to like process some of his grief, but I don't want to just ignore the fact that he just lost someone that he just found.
Right.
I don't think I think Nadir would be like with Rafi and Matthias like every day, just kind of like with them for a period of time, like making them like read some books and like do a book report on like Eskin history because that's probably the only thing Nadir can probably really teach people
He lives
besides
that
beating the
shit.
shit out of things. Yeah, he's looking at the textbook. He's like, "Oh, that's not right. I was there."
The Rathmornian textbook. He's like, what?
What do you mean that Eskins are dirty? What the fuck?
It's just literally like, oh, well, they volunteered to give up their land. No. What?
Huh? Yeah, no, they just gave it.
Yeah. The land just
Mortons
did
and Eskins were friends.
that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think it would be necessarily. I don't think I have like a content for a conversation that would necessarily take place.
Yeah, but
Unless you had anything.
yeah, no, you can be with the boys. I think Matthias is probably pretty upset that he's not doing something.
Mhm.
Which honestly, I might have Matthias approach Daisy. I think Matthias walks up to you. You guys haven't really talked much. I assume you guys have interacted around the department.
Yeah.
Of course, but I think he has like wheeled his way out of one of like Nadir's history lessons, and Rafi is sitting there actually paying attention, like he's loving it. He's a wizard. He's a little nerd. Um,
Man,
so
him and Christy would have been
yeah, yeah.
besties.
He's a little nerd, and he's listening intently. He's a good listener.
Mute yourself.
Um,
Mute yourself.
I just heard Emma go, mute yourself.
Sorry, because the last time I spoke, I like heard myself echo through
Oh,
Cole's. So yeah.
mute yourself. But I think he walks up to you, which I assume Daisy has been kind of like. How has Daisy been? Just still like a little like outwardly angry.
Yeah, I would say like outwardly angry, probably not like as friendly as she used to be. Like she's certainly not just like making banana bread for the department
Right.
anymore, you know?
Matthias walks up to you and he goes, "Want to spar?"
Yeah, why not?
And I think I guess roll me an insight and I'll give you advantage.
Hell yeah. Okay, let's see. You would think that I would learn like where my scores are after an entire campaign of using this fucking notebook.
No, I get it.
That is
I-
gonna be
Tim exists, never feel bad.
That's
what does
facts.
that mean?
Himself. Oh my god. I'm texting him like, hey, you're getting roasted as shit in chat.
I mean, it's like true.
It's
What?
true.
What does that mean?
Tim
Tim,
Tim went almost an entire campaign without knowing about the proficiency bonus.
Yeah.
yes, I was rolling Constitution.
Not his first campaign, by the way.
I need you to know that Tim was rolling Constitution saves against being poisoned as a sorcerer and was not adding a proficiency bonus to it. There is a spot on your sheet where you write your saving throws.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
Oh
Timmy
Oh my
didn't.
god.
Anyway,
And that
second-
spot is blank.
second campaign. But yeah, anyway, your insight.
Not his first
Okay.
campaign. This man wants to DM.
That's
Yeah.
a 21 insight.
Yeah, I think you're looking at this kid. I think you guys are like basically in the same boat right now of just like you are angry and you need something. I think you see that Game recognizes Game. He sees that in you and he knows he can probably like get a good sparring out of you, get something to release this anger he is feeling that he can't unleash. And he also has only really been fighting clerics and blood hunters.
Oh,
He's never
yeah.
fought a rogue before. So it was good. And he'll walk out, doesn't say anything else, just walk out to spar with you. Right, I don't really think he says anything, but Daisy, you are a couple levels above him.
Good for you.
Eat
Just
the
Da-
child. Eat the child.
I have to ask, will Daisy hold any punches?
What? Wait.
Eat that kid.
You don't have to. I'm just going to ask you if Daisy would.
Could I? Because my instinct is to say no, she doesn't. Because, like you said, Game recognizes Game, and like she wouldn't want somebody she was sparring with in this state to hold any punches, but she also doesn't want to like, you know, knife a kid. So, can I roll an insight to see if he would seem like he wants me to. Can I
No,
insight that?
actually, you can roll a if you choose to pull your punches, I'll let you roll a deception versus his insight.
I don't think that she would
She wouldn't.
hold fun. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Eat the child.
I mean,
Yeah.
but I will clarify obviously that I would not be trying to do lethal damage.
Yes, was assuming so.
Yeah, but I just don't trust you. So
You lethally kill Matthias and hang him
Yeah,
from the
guys,
rafters.
Matthias is dead. Daisy killed him. What do you do about it?
Hey, join the club.
Hey, you killed Rafi, not Matthias.
Oh shit, sorry.
Daisy
Wrong
and
kid.
Daisy and Quinn were like FTK. Like
A bunch of kids.
seriously. They were like,
Um,
hey, these brothers cannot
I
be allowed
I
to be
will
happy.
say though, he is more of a martial class, so he can hold his own for a while. He did not he started training before coming to your guys' place. So I'm gonna say Daisy, you get a couple hits in from him as well. Um, but I just think you see just you two just duke it out together, not holding punches, and there is a moment. He's pretty bloody, but he just screams and he will rage like a barbarian.
Let's go,
Can I-
buddy.
can I say that when he starts screaming, Daisy also screams?
Yeah, I think you guys are pretty. He rages, does one hit, you also start screaming. He drops his weapon, and you two scream together in this courtyard.
Hell yeah. You know what? Hell yeah.
Passing by soldiers like, what the fuck are the kids on these days?
I know,
Um,
like other people are like sparring in the courtyard, and they're like,
You two just scream. I think Otto inside looks out and like turns if there's anyone else inside to just be like, what? He'll like turn to like Quinn or Nadir and just be like, is that like cool? We are we okay with this? I just want to ask.
I feel like it's better than the alternative.
I think so too, but I thought I'd check in.
Yeah, I
Council of
think the dude
Dads
would
right
just
now.
like watch from like a window in case he has to like jump from a third story window and like stop something, but like is mostly just gonna let it ride.
Yeah, I'm like, I feel like the last time that Daisy lost somebody, she was getting wasted in a bar every night, starting bar fights. Screaming with a kid is honestly like way, way better than before.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, that's fine. Chill.
I
And then he walks away.
yeah. Otto knows what's up.
Yeah.
So does Quinn. Otto,
Um,
Quinn, and Nadir, they know what's up.
I will say though,
Oh,
Daisy, probably a couple times during this week to 2 weeks, Matthias will ask you to spar.
yeah, I think after like maybe the second time where Daisy is probably like, okay, this might be a thing. Like at the end of the sparring slash screaming event that they are doing,
Noontime
um,
screaming.
I think just like as they're like getting cleaned up, I don't know what they would be doing
Yeah,
immediately
getting
after.
water, that stuff
Yeah,
mostly.
I think she'll just like not really say anything other than just like look at him and go, same time tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. And then she'll just probably walk away.
Yeah, and it becomes a thing. I think like it's a little bit like how Quinn would make you get up early and spar and train, but now you have a little angry kid you can be angry with.
Hell yeah. And I don't have to feel like I'm taking advantage of an old man.
Exactly.
No,
Quinn,
it's the kid's turn to feel like he's
your
taking
knees
advantage of
feel
you.
so rested. If anyone has, I'll bring it over to maybe an eye and the deer scene, so I could go pee.
Fair.
Oh my god, anything we say is canon.
Anything we
The
say,
diddle
anything
kid
we
is
say.
there. The diddle kid is there.
Oh my god, wait, play the diddle kid.
Not the diddle kid.
Oh no, not while Amanda's not here.
Yeah, no, Amanda needs to be here. So when she comes back, we'll get her.
Okay.
But yeah, go ahead. How do you open?
So I feel like an eye would try to find you during like a mealtime and sit down with her lunch like next to you in the cafeteria. And I would just be like, so with some of my memories back, I understand what it's like a little to lose someone dear to you. And while I didn't have the ache of them dying, I can imagine. I just wanted to say that you've always been here for me, and I'd like to return the favor if you ever need it, Nadir.
Thank you very much, Amanda. Yeah. It's weird to lose somebody like that, you know. You're not even kind of expecting it or prepared for it once, with it happening so long ago, and yeah, having it happen again, I guess, so recently hurts a lot, as well as those previous ones.
I can imagine. Hey, I'm sorry that you guys didn't get much time.
Well, maybe I can have hope that we will have time again. Obviously, making more deals with devils is never feels like the right thing to do, but
But
maybe
we'll
one
figure
will
it
give
out.
us, yeah, one will be a little nice to us, in a sense of we'll get
We'll figure it out together as a team.
our guy back. Yeah. So once we
We've
take out
done
that guy,
crazier.
yeah, I guess it is much crazier to go to Pazuzu's house and just
And
straight
then,
up drop it in.
yeah.
But thank you for reaching out tonight. It means a lot.
Of course.
I will.
And I'm gonna slide a couple like warm cookies that are wrapped up in a napkin over to him, and I'll be like, Marine and I made more cookies, so I thought they might help.
Thank you very much. Did you sit on them, and that's why they're warm?
Yes, that's what I did.
Well, thank you very much for warming them up for me first.
Actually, I warmed them with my bosom. Face Amanda just made. So excited.
Oh my god, milk and cookies?
Oh my god.
And you're just gonna kind of like nod and be like, all right.
Right.
Great, great.
Oh, do you know any lessons to teach these children? All I know is about Eskin history, and sand, and fighting, and demons.
I mean, I have my memories back now of blacksmithing.
Oh, I bet Matthias would love to learn how to blacksmith. It's hitting stuff, but it's a piece of metal instead of people.
Yeah, I mean, I could offer to show him what it's like.
Yeah.
I'd have to buy some supplies first, but
Yeah, we might have some funds for that. I mean, we have to repair some shit around here anyways, probably. So
true.
we can use company funds.
Right.
But
You are the
maybe okay,
boss.
so he's like a kid still. So I think the way that you do this is you just start hammering really loud one day,
Oh,
and
and
then
draw
like
him in
when
like
he
a moth.
walks by, yeah, just like wait for him to like sit there, and then like pretend you're almost ignoring him for a little bit, and then be like, "Whew, this is hard work," and then be like, "You want to try hitting this a few times?" That would
You know
be
what? Actually, that's genius. I think I'll do that.
the perfect help. That would be amazing. Bren was a bit of the smarter teacher one.
I should have multi-classed into like artificer so that I could use my my background for blacksmithy to make us new weapons.
Um, does does Quinn, not Quinn, does Nadir get blacksmithing stuff for the
Dude, we're doing
department?
this.
Yeah, I think I would go into like a meeting with Sasha and Quinn and be like, "Listen, we're in desperate need of this stuff. Trust."
Dude,
An
I could
anvil,
probably work to
quality
like
anvil
repair what we
costs.
have.
That's a fair point.
Which also I will say the stuff you do have from um the fucking guy
Adolf
that
Flynn.
yes, the guy Quinn popped a cap in, Avalar Flynn. He did have like blacksmiths, like that was a big like thing of his, so probably some of his shit you could like acquisition and
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, I was thinking
perfect.
that, or with some of the millions of dollars we got.
yeah. Um a
Do
knife.
that because an anvil is so expensive, guys.
And
Oh
I
yeah, it's a lot of
you
iron.
set up like a blacksmithing area and you start your working, which you already have proficiency in blacksmithing tools, but you remember how to create very well now. Um and it's very comforting, I'll say. It's like a something you've done for ages. Um it's like
I found a
fall
new way to self-soothe.
yeah, it's falling back into an old habit. Like it is soothing, the hammering noises, the warmth of the forge. It's the smell of it even. It's nice. Um I'll open this up just in case for Daisy as well, but um I'll say this is around the Daisy Matthias sparring time. They finish their screaming. Um but what Nadir said, I'll just let this work because that is so true. Matthias kind of watches you do this. Um, I guess I almost want to ask you for like either the skill check or even just like a performance just to see how cool you look.
Oh, that'd be funny too.
Um,
Mm,
Would Nadir have been able to like get out there before and like spray water all over an eye or something like that to
yeah,
like
yeah,
make her
you could
glisten and
you could
like give
start
advantage or something?
sure you can give an advantage to this performance by prepping her and like oiling her up. Um,
Yeah.
dear God. You guys forget that I have fur.
yeah,
Oily
it's
fur, you know.
oily fur. Um, it's beautiful. It's luscious.
It looks like dewdrops all
Yeah,
over.
yeah.
Perfect, perfect. Um, yeah, I think and I would genuinely kind of get lost in the
In the sauce.
rhythm Lo- I think she'd get lost in the rhythm and heat and constant repetition of banging that hammer over and over and checking her work. And in that lost state where she's just so zoned in, she's not thinking anymore about the master plan. So I think I would actually roll for the like ability, which
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is. Hold on. Where would that?
So with using your skills, you would add your proficiency bonus to it.
Got it.
I'm trying to think if like the blacksmithing skill itself would have a base skill.
I don't
Isn't it
think
with
so.
tools? It's like proficiency ×2 if you're proficient with the tools or something like that, or is it maybe?
Sure,
I forget how tools work.
we'll do that.
All right, and then with Nadir's advantage. Well, thank God you helped, because that's a 7 on the die, so 17.
17. That's still pretty damn good. Um,
I'm a little weaker in this body than I was in my old body.
yeah, I mean you're getting used to it. You got an ache going, but it's not bad. But yeah, I think Matthias looks intrigued. And taking a couple steps closer. Daisy, would you as well? I just want to open that up to you just because you're also there.
I don't know that Daisy is like entranced in the same way that like a child would be, but I think there is a little bit of like a wow, that looks really violent and awesome. That's
I
like
Matthias is thinking the exact same thing.
oh, hell yeah.
You
Me,
can be violent to
Matthias,
other materials.
full of violent rage.
And I think like Matthias is shuffling forward. Um, Daisy is also like very interested, so you almost have like a double whammy going on. And I think Matthias will just go, "What are you making?"
And I like jumps a little, like she fully was entranced and didn't even recognize what was happening. So she jumps a little and she's like, "Oh, well, I was trying to work on a lighter sword just to get my bearings again. I haven't done this in a long time. Harder than I remember, actually.
You don't
My arm's
look
getting
that.
tired.
You don't look that old.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Welcome.
I mean, I could always use a break with my arm if you want to give it a few swings. The early stage doesn't really need a whole lot of aim yet.
Yeah, yeah. If you need help or whatever.
Yeah, I could use it. I'm getting tired.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, sure. You know, well, I'll take the hammer from you. And try to mimic what you do, which I'll give him a roll just to see. I should see how he does. That's a 6 on the die. I think
It's a
you
shame.
watch as you're making this beautiful, beautiful thing, and you're like, it doesn't require that much finesse. He starts wailing on it. He's just going ham.
It is
Um,
bent to shit instantly.
it is bent to shit instantly, and then like he stops and like looks at you with like a jaw open, like, uh, is that fragile?
They can be. Just
They
takes a bit of practice,
can
I
be.
suppose. It depends on like how big of a sword, how much metal you're working with.
Did I ruin
how
it?
thick it is currently. No. This is the best part. And I'm just gonna take the bent to shit sword, shove it in the hot furnace, bring it back out, hammer it myself a few times, and it's like 50% straighter already. And I'm like, see?
Can I try again?
Yeah, this is the best part. It's so forgiving because you can just keep redoing it. You heat it back up again, and if you really fuck it up, you melt it entirely and start over.
I re-rolled, and it's a 13 on the die. So, like, a significant improvement, I would say.
Yeah,
You know,
he took my advice to heart.
it's not like, obviously, it's not like you or a master blacksmith. This is a beginner, so I think a 13 makes sense. He's not wailing on it, but he's not like perfect at it either. But yeah, I think you do see there is like this a spark of interest that's there.
Once he's gotten a better hang of it, I'll look at Emma, or sorry,
Emma's
I'll
there.
look over. Emma's there
Buzz
suddenly.
there.
I look at Daisy, and I'll say, "Okay, hold on a second." I'll make him pause with the hammering, and I'll go, "Daisy, do you want to get it hot and then stick it in the cold water? It makes a great sizzling sound."
She just kind of gives like a non-committal, like nod and shrug situation. Like she's definitely in her head, probably like, I'm too old for this to be this entranced kind of thing. I don't know. But yeah, I'm still do it.
It makes an epic sizzle, and then I go, "See, now some of your work has been set."
This is just like Forged in Fire.
Nadir, meanwhile, is like in his third story window looking down on this with his fingers dented, like, yes, all according to my plan.
Yes.
Um, look, you laugh evilly,
Yeah.
and Rafi just
I
like
turn to
looks
the
up
kid and
like,
I'm like, I turn to the kid and I'm like, "You want to make a dagger?"
yeah. And I think, you know what? I'll make this maybe sweet. He will make a dagger with a knife. But later that night, Daisy, in front of your door, you find a box with this. It's rough,
Yes,
but
my
it's a
plan.
dagger.
Oh,
Matthias's first ever dagger he's ever made.
oh my god.
I love it when a plan comes together.
He's not there, right? It's just the
Nope,
box.
it's just the box. He would not give it in person.
I think that Daisy, she like brings it into her room, and opens it up. Probably has a good healthy cry. Um, and then just sending stones him like the most cat in the after the crying has left her voice, you know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
that this is like as casual as possible. She'll just sending stone him, thanks. I love it.
Cool, whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, Daisy.
Wait,
You
let
have
me break it.
become
T. Look at
What?
the Amanda DNI chat.
Oh God,
what?
nothing.
Nothing. Are we scheming? Perchance you'll never see where.
Why is it the Amanda D? What the fuck? Anyway, Daisy, I think this is like you have been feeling a lot of just hopelessness lately, but you are somehow, just by sparring with this kid, even though you beat the shit out of him most days, you're a positive influence for him. You're making a difference to him.
Which I think is like really crazy for her to think about.
And it's
Um,
what you originally wanted to do when going to college. I believe you wanted to make a difference, for a
yeah.
good impact for people.
Yeah, and I think it kind of is like when she starts realizing that, I don't really know how long it would take her. Like the dagger might be the thing that makes her realize it. Um, I think she kind of has like a minor like mental crisis because she's like my fucking gloves just like force stopped me from doing something that I thought would help, and I'm angry and full of rage and I hate everyone and everyone I love is being taken away from me, and here's this fucking kid who's now like looking up to me, wanting my influence, and she's a little like, can I even be this person? But also, yes, I can be this person. I was this person. Yeah, she like paces around her room for a
Yeah,
good few hours, I think.
yeah. I think what you just said. You were that person, and the person you were is sometimes still the person you are, and you still have that potential in you. But however Daisy feels about it, I think Matthias feels positively about Daisy, and I think you know that.
And yeah, and
Uh,
Daisy feels positively about Matthias as
yeah,
well.
so
Um,
depressed, have a little
I
brother.
hell yeah. Um, I do want to do a scene with Grace, but
Yeah,
if somebody
I
else has a scene first, that
I
would
do
be
have
ideal, but if not,
I do have some like planned scenes, so I might do one of those, and then we can go back to like whatever you guys might hope
that would
want to
be
do. That
that
works.
would be fantastic.
Um, Nadir, I think very early on. Yes, you. Sorry, I just saw your eyes widen. um, very early on, in getting back to the department, you go back to your room after, making sure everything in the department's settled down. Um, and I think there's this kind of whooshing sound as you're laying down the Raven Queen, not laying down, but as you're getting ready, you're in your nightie. Um, the Raven Queen appears and sits on your cot. I think
And I think the deer will kind of give a little bit of a bow.
I think the Raven Queen kind of opens up her arms almost as like an invitation to come, sit with her. Almost like in the same way like when you were nearly dead, you could lay your head in her lap. She wants to embrace you.
Your deer will go ahead and do that.
Um, I think she, embraces you. She's cold, but also comforting, in a way. Um, and she kind of slowly guides your head down to her lap as she kind of messes with your hair a little bit. Give me an insight check.
21.
I think, Nadir, this is, you haven't had many, you've interacted with her before, but not so much, and this is a very calming, very soothing, very, I guess, an intimate gesture. Um, and I think you realize she's not completely just seeing you in this moment. I think through her eyes, she looks down at you and she's also seeing a young Bren with his head in her lap, eyes red and puffy from crying. But then her vision returns and sees you, um, this person who has just taken a legendary sword that she has crafted. I know you do not wish to be my champion. And she will kind of move some hair out of your face. I think there's black streaks kind of going down her face from her eyes, almost like tears, but they're black. Not mascara, black tears. But thank you for picking up the sword.
I think for a period of time, I would like to be a champion for Bren, I guess, by extension. If you allow me to keep this until I can get him back.
Of course I will. I've always been able to hear him cry. It was like something that called out to me, and I was there. I'd perch on his crib. I held him in the graveyard. And now I can no longer hear him. But I hear you, Nadir. And I am listening. Use my sword well. I will try to coax him into being nicer to you.
Yeah, he couldn't have picked a cooler guy for this sword.
I did not choose anything. The sword chose who it wanted to be by itself.
Do you know what to do next? I mean, I know you have to go to war some more and cut down some more people here and there, watch more battles. But yeah, there is just so much of it. Do you think things will be better after this war?
I think so. The universe has to have its trade off. Tragedy and violence and war, and then beauty and peace. You have already fought so much in your life.
I don't know that I can stop. Even after this is done, I don't know that I can see a world that'll still have pain, hate, and hurt in that sense. be able to step away. And I think that might be what Bren wants to do. So I'm a little scared to see him again.
Well,
And tell him that I may want to keep this curse a little longer. That I'll want to keep fighting a little longer. And I have, assumedly, a long, long time to go still. But
well, if you see
I
it
don't
fit,
want to waste that time with Bren.
if you see it fit, there are places my ravens can guide you. Bren may be able to join, maybe he won't. Bren has never been someone to step aside either. Not since he was a young boy.
Do you think you could show me some memories of him?
Yeah. I think she'll, kind of touch your temple, and flashing before your eyes are different memories of Bren, some happy and some not. Um, I think you see him as a little kid running through the woods after his older brother and tripping over a log and his brother laughing at him and him yelling back, "Stop laughing." Um, I think you see him drinking with his old um adventuring party. You see Dale and Iris, you see them drinking, getting into a bar fight, and Bren having to heal everyone after it, while also nursing like a big bump on his head. Um, you see the moment where he had to bury his brother and his friend in the ground, and I think you feel and you hear him wishing that he could have brought his brother home to Masao, a place that doesn't exist, a place that he was torn from. I think you see and feel the emotions upon meeting all of you guys and getting to know you all. All the little moments you haven't gotten to see, like him getting Fey wine drunk with Anai and them tripping balls in his office. Um, all these little big and small moments that she shows you, all while she's humming the same tune that she hummed to you while you were almost dead, and we come to an end at this memory where he's crying at these graves, and the Raven Queen appears to him and she holds him. And then the memory fades and you are back in your room with her holding you in the exact same way. Asmodeus is killing one of my worst enemies, and yet he has taken my champion. If he would release him, I would love that. But I wished not to lose you all either.
I would love to get back as well. And I think that opportunity may be hopefully soon.
And I think she just looks down at you for a moment. She has these black, glassy eyes, and there is this faintest hint of a smile before she gets up and, adjusts, lets you adjust a little bit. I will see you again, Nadir. And then she's gone, leaving behind a couple raven feathers. Now, eventually, Grace does come back to the department. I think she spends her immediate first bit to just talk to Sasha, Quinn, and Nadir. First of all,
Yeah.
business
Then
But-
pleasure.
and pleasure.
Oh, remember
Oh.
the HR. Remember the HR training.
R-
Come on.
HR.
Just
You guys were
business.
so
just business.
hard on the DEI hiring, not hiring, but DEI training. You guys were so hard on
Yeah.
There's
Uh-huh.
another
That's-
poster that says no foursomes during meetings.
Man,
I'm
what
getting-
kind of workplace is this?
I'm getting a
Yeah,
cat picture to
bullshit.
put that on. No foursomes during meetings.
uh,
Cat picture's cute. That's not it.
no, I think that's the one.
No, that is the one.
I think that's the one.
Also, I have to mention that during that lovely, heartwarming scene between Nadir and the Raven Queen, I hit my teeth with my water bottle so hard that Discord brought up the "you are muted" thing.
I actually did hear the ka-chunk of that too. I didn't know that you were
That's
hitting your
awesome.
face.
Yeah, that was me hitting my face.
Wow.
Damn. I'm sorry to hear that.
I blame the Raven Queen. It's all her
Whoa.
fault.
It was.
Always.
I knew it.
No foursomes during meetings.
Yeah, not to derail the next scene you were just about to do.
No, I made
My
this
bad.
so fast.
Oh shit.
It's ready. I'm cooking, guys. Anyway.
it.
Yeah.
um,
I look at that and see Bren.
I see him everywhere.
Um,
Yeah, actually, the string of memories ended with that picture. No foursomes
I'm-
during meetings.
I'm gonna no context send that in a fuck ass group chat that I'm in
Thank
and
God.
see.
Absolutely.
No, I think, she gives you the lowdown of like what she's been up to, yada yada, business shit. Daisy, you get a knock on your door, and you hear, "Hello, it's Grace."
She'll say to come in.
She opens the door. Hey, oh God, why am I being awkward? Lock in,
Also-
lock in.
Can I say that the first thing that happens when Grace opens the door is that Dale the dog just absolutely fucking charges her and like starts sniffing her and like licking her and shit.
Hi. Who's a good boy? She ran with the dog.
As she should. As she fucking should. I think Daisy would just be like, Yeah, he's like around now more often and also my familiar.
That's cool. I thought that was mostly like a hip hip cheerio. Sorry. I'm British. I'm British. I'm British.
I
Ah,
like to
ah, ah.
imagine that was I like to imagine that was in
That's all in
character.
character. Right, I'm British. I'm British. I'm British. Um, I didn't know that was something like I thought I've known like rangers and druids and maybe and some wizards, but that's cool.
Yeah, it was just kind of random. Uh, so
Well, maybe he's
I
just
don't,
really wants to look out for you.
which is always appreciated in the current times. Looks out
Yes.
window
Um,
as if
right.
the sky is still.
Still fire. Um,
Yeah.
yes. I actually have one night off. So
Oh,
she'll pull out like 2 bottles of wine.
uh, absolutely.
Maybe we are due for a distraction night.
I
I, f-
absolutely think we are due
I
for a
feel like
distraction night.
you probably have had many people ask you how you're holding up, and I feel like I already know the answer to that. So, let's have fun. Just for a night,
Hell, hell yeah, man.
and then I have to go back to battle tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm sure we'll start our next mission soon. I'm choosing to ignore that. So let's just capitalize on the night.
Let's capitalize on the night. Um, and she'll like cozy in with you, opening up the bottle. Because I'll ask you, is there anything in particular you talk to her about?
I probably would just kind of like give her the general happenings of like probably complaining about my fuck ass gloves and then stopping me from having a good cathartic stab, as everyone does.
Right, right. Everyone does this.
Everyone does it.
It's
You know, when you're
not
just
a sign of mental illness.
no, you know, when you're just having a bad time, so you start stabbing.
Um,
Normal.
yeah,
Um, she would also
see, sorry.
tell her about Matthias and the dagger, would probably like show it to her and tell her about their fight and scream time.
Hell yeah. Yeah, I think she updates you about what she's doing. I think she's obviously doing a lot of strategy meetings. She'll complain to you about different like people. Like
Hell yeah.
she bitches about certain people. But also, she'll talk about some of the cooler people she's meeting. You know, she has met now Alicia, and she does say that she scares her. But Herrick
Fair.
says she's cool, so she's giving her a good opportunity. um,
Fair enough.
um, I don't think she goes into too much depth of like how much battle is scary and awful, but just focusing on the people, like people she can bitch about and people she can like just likes to be around. Um, she thinks the dagger's super cool. You know, I think you guys just have just a fun like part of it is a bitch fest, and then just like a chilling out, drinking wine, getting a little tipsy, a little drunk, um, laughing.
Can we have uh is weed canon in this universe,
Yeah,
or is
actually,
there like
it was canonized, I think, very early on. I think you and Anai were smoking it in Anai's room, and then Bren joined you.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, so
Oh, that's
Daisy pulls out
right.
a couple joints from like between her mattress and
Um,
the base.
um, I think like I'm gonna roll a percentile to see if she's ever smoked up before.
Okay.
50 and below she has not, but a 51 and above she has.
Manifesting.
Okay.
Manifesting 51 and above.
37. This is her first
Damn.
joint. Oh, she goes,
Uh,
oh, I've only had cookies. And she'll take it. And lean into have you light it for her. She's a princess.
as she should be. Yeah, Daisy will light it. Oh.
She starts coughing. She like breathes it in and like holds it because she doesn't know holding it doesn't do anything. And then she starts coughing. And it comes out. Smoke comes out of her nose a little bit.
Daisy will like just start like rubbing her back, like hand her a little thing of water and
Oh.
just just be like
Oh, sorry. Oh fuck.
Hey man, I mean, I went through the same thing my first time. It's all good. But Daisy is
embarrassed.
like you don't need to be embarrassed. Daisy will just take like a fairly big hit.
Yeah, Daisy's fine. Daisy's done this. Daisy has been around the block. She'll go again. I'll say last time I rolled a 3. This time I rolled a 4. She
That's
does
an
not.
improvement.
It's like a little better, but she really doesn't get better. But she's giving it the old college try.
I like to imagine this doesn't have to actually happen, but I like to imagine that like Otto or someone hears a bunch of like coughing, gagging noises from Daisy's room and like out of concern opens the door, sees Daisy and Grace on Daisy's bed, room like kind of smoky, Grace hacking up a lung, and is just like,
Yeah, so Otto like peeks his head in, smells it, and immediately closes the door.
nice.
And he
Oh
goes,
god,
that's none of my business, and walks down the hall.
claps for Otto.
No one's dead? Alright.
I have an urge, but I don't know if I should do it. No, I'm not.
Stabbed Grace.
No. with the dagger Matthias gave her.
Yeah.
No, I was trying to decide if I wanted Daisy to offer to Grace that she could just like blow smoke into her mouth instead, but then I was like, maybe not. Maybe that's crazy.
Or
should I?
But is it crazy? You guys are a little drunk. You're
That's
a little
permission.
Yeah.
The DM
And
permission.
like yeah, I think Daisy will offer that as a thing of like
Anyway, so you're offering to shotgun smoke into your mouth.
Yes.
Her face. She's already drunk, so but she gets very flushed. She goes, "Well, I mean, if that would be easier."
Yeah. She gives a casual shrug. That's probably not at all casual because these two are really drunk. But Daisy thinks it's casual.
But and in
And
the drunk lens, it looks casual, you know.
oh,
Looks like-
perfect. So it works out. And
Actually, roll
Daisy's
me
like,
performance. Let's
um,
actually see. Let's see for reals.
oh, I gave myself, God, what's it fucking called?
Proficiency.
Yeah. Thank you. Let's try this die. Oh. Yeah, so that'll be a 16?
Yeah, I mean, you look decently casual doing the shrug. And so I think Grace will like lean in and kind of like open their mouth a little bit. Ready?
Yeah, I mean,
Perfectly
Daisy will take
glossy
a.
lips.
She has perfectly glossy lips after attempting 2 hits.
She does. She's perfect.
She's perfect.
She will
Yeah,
yeah, she quickly glosses it up back up. Yeah.
uh, Daisy takes a hit and
Oh my
blows
god.
it.
An almost kiss.
Ooh la la.
A 17. She takes it like a champ.
Oh hell yeah. Daisy's like also probably flushed at this point and like a little giddy and is just like makes it a little more tolerable.
Yes, much more tolerable, I'd say. Faces so close together. Um, she flutters her eyelashes at you.
Oh my god. Daisy does the thing that all of the characters in every romance book ever does and like looks back and forth between Grace's eyes and lips multiple times. Can I would I need to insight to know if Grace would want me to kiss her in this moment?
I'll let you roll it. Well, probably no. Honestly, she's not moving away from you. She's very close, prettily fluttering her eyelashes. I think once she sees you look at her lips, she will do the same to you.
Yeah, Daisy kisses her.
Lesbians. She fully kisses you back, and you guys make out crunk as fuck on your bed.
Yeah, I'm like in my head, like, what does this actually mean if we are both drunk and high?
That's something for the morning.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. But you bagged another noble baddie?
Hell yeah.
She
Hell
can't
yeah.
stop. She's 2 for 2, guys.
It's
Of
okay.
the same family.
When Grace dies, they have a brother. It's okay.
She
I
can
don't
be
think
3 for 3.
I don't
3.
think Daisy swings that way anymore. I think Bryce was the one and only man that Daisy was ever gonna date.
No, you gotta switch sides.
Switching
It's now you
sides.
gotta go for the mom.
Okay. I feel like she could get away with going from one sister to the other, but first of all, trying two sisters, them both dying would be so suspicious, and then to then go after their mother, that would be
Crazy.
that would be yeah.
Get the hat trick.
Guys, my bladder is so small.
Some
Okay, so while Amanda's in the bathroom, the door bursts down of the Department of Demonology. Shit, I'm getting performance anxiety.
No, Gus, you started this. You gotta finish
You
it.
gotta keep going.
Hey there, guys, it's me, the Diddle Kid. What are you guys up to?
Quinn gets on his hands and knees and starts praising. This is the god.
That's gonna make me diddle and goo. Now, show me your favorite NPC.
I like to imagine that Daisy like hears this commotion while she's like drunk off her ass and really high and like comes out, sees the diddle kid on like after busting down the door and is like, "Am I hallucinating? Was that Feywild's wine? Was that Feywild's weed?" She like gets in a
She
Uh,
gets in her
Quinn,
head.
crazy.
Quinn kisses the feet of the diddle kid and then leads the diddle kid over to Bren's body.
The diddle kid revives Bren. No
Oh my
one's
god!
noticing. And then he kills him again.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
I need you guys to help me kill my enemy, the Diddler.
ain't that you?
No.
He-
I'm the Diddle Kid. The Diddler has been causing havoc in the streets.
You
Well,
just caused
I've been causing havoc in the sheets.
Yeah.
Ew.
And then dabs the diddle kid up.
All right, I'm gonna go now.
Bye, diddle kid.
And then he leaves his card there for
Okay.
people
Yeah,
to call
yeah.
him when we have time to take out the Diddler.
So you and Grace wake up in the morning. And I think it's one of those things where like the sun comes through your blinds and you both like open your eyes, sleeping on the same bed and make eye contact. Wasn't Feywild wine, right? No, I didn't bring Feywild wine.
Um, Daisy almost certainly like blushes, but I think she before responding will try to do like a quick subtle check to see if our clothes are on.
I will leave that up to you. I will not say if you guys did it or not. I will leave that up to the player. So if you want to have gotten Wet and Wild will say, I don't think she would have been adverse to it.
I'm tempted to just roll a d20.
Should we roll a percentile?
Yeah.
We'll roll the pink ones.
Ooh.
All
I
right.
don't know if you can Snoot.
Do you think
Stop.
it's 50-50? Do you want
I a little bit feel like it's probably 60-40, 60 being yes, they slept together.
Okay, so we'll do 0 through 60. They do. And then 61 through 100. They didn't. That is 6%. So they did. I think she says that, and then she looks down and like pulls up a little bit, just like on instinct, as you guys
Can I?
are both butt ass naked.
I do want to say that, like, specifically something that Daisy would do if she felt like things were getting hot and heavy is she would take off her gloves.
Yeah,
She,
Jonas does not need to be a part of this. We are not
Well,
making
they're
this a
fingerless
threesome.
gloves.
They are fingerless gloves.
well, yeah, but Jonas doesn't need all that. Jonas
feel
had a
like-
daughter once.
I feel like Jonas would have been like, "Please take me off."
Yeah. Yeah.
Please.
I will say I feel like Daisy looks, well, she's hungover, but she looks very happy, but like is probably trying to not look too happy in case Grace is not happy.
think Grace, after being like, "Right, this wasn't Feywild Rhine. We're good. This was all real." She looks a little giddy. s- Yeah, I think she looks a little giddy.
I think Daisy's like, uh, well,
Breakfast?
yeah. She'll kiss her on the cheek.
I don't think you've seen this woman so uncomposed.
Perfect. I love that.
But the two get dressed. I think you like leave your room. And Dale was outside the door. Actually, we'll say this. Anyone who would be walking down the hall, Quinn, Nadir, and I, Medea, Dale is just sitting at this door, waiting patiently.
He could just blink in there.
He knows not to.
Fair.
He's waiting. The door opens, and you see two. You see a somewhat disheveled Daisy and Grace walk out and go to breakfast, where Marine is cooking up some breakfast. I think Marine looks at you two, looks between you two, and goes. She winks at you, Daisy. Winks at the two of you, and then sets down some plates.
In
Daisy,
response to the wink, I would give her an elbow, like to cut it out.
Daisy like flushes and like looks away, but does like a little hair tuck.
And you guys got to have family breakfast.
Did we like go brush our teeth or anything first, or did we?
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I'm
can
like,
brush
did
your
we
teeth.
just
You can get
roll?
You can get ready.
Like, did we just roll up to family breakfast, like smelling like weed, alcohol, and sex?
Yes. Yes, you did.
Because I feel like Daisy definitely was doing that when she was in her like sleeping around drunk at the bar phase, but like this is a chancellor elect. I don't think that.
No, you guys could have gotten washed up a little bit and
Okay.
then go out to have breakfast.
Okay, perfect.
I will open this up to anyone else. I know Quinn, if you have anything. Medea, if you had anything.
I don't have any specific scenes, but I feel like it should be noted that Quinn probably goes into a bit of a depressed old man mode these 2 weeks. As if I'm doing my math right, he turns 70. And so I think I'm a flavor text and say that like he has a limp, like a slight limp from fighting on the front lines that like isn't really going away. He probably ran out of the tonics that Bren gave him and hasn't had the heart to like up those. Because he didn't know what Bren was giving him, and so he just like stops taking those and feels worse.
You know what?
Uh,
We'll turn this into old man bonding.
Old man bondage.
An old man bondage. No. I think from one old man to another. Well, let me. On a natural 20,
oh,
Otto sees you, understands you. I think one day you go into your room and there is a basket of tonics on your bed and a package of cigarettes from Susan, of course, because she works in the department now. So you guys got that
Yeah.
dealer there.
unlimited cigarettes.
So Otto has made you a basket of these tonics, and there's a note from him that says, I figured out his recipe and I made you some. I make myself this all the time too, so and I got you some cigarettes, so uh you take care now and come meet me out for a smoke every once in a while.
Yeah. And I think he'll definitely thank Otto for that at some point. I think he sees like Daisy and Matthias training together, and part of him is happy that like Daisy can be for Matthias what he was for her a little bit. Um, but then is also like, God, actually, you know what? I think Quinn's at the point where he stops sparring because he's old enough where sparring just makes him feel worse and like makes him super unwell for a day or two if he like spars too hard. So he's like, it's probably for the best that I'm not sparring with Daisy anymore. But yeah, so he'll take those tonics. I truly think like he just gets into kind of slightly depressing old man mode, goes like visits the graves of fucking like people they've lost and shit like that, and just doing his best.
Yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, and Otto will probably occasionally just chat with you, obviously give you the tonics. Um, but as another resident old man,
Yeah.
yeah. I think Anai,
Oh no.
you are sought out for and found, I'm gonna guess, in the courtyard. Um, do you typically do a lot of your blacksmithing now, as well as probably your training, like you were doing?
Yeah, I would say I'm doing quite a bit of blacksmithing.
Um, I think you hear a voice behind you and say, "So I heard you regained your memories, and it seems your skill." And I think when you turn and look, you see Hamiel, a face you have not seen in eons. And I think you get these flickers of memory, of your history of her as you actually see her face in person once again, falling in love, fighting side by side, creating things for her, hearing her sing for you, hearing her beg you to stay in the light, and you having made up your mind not to. And I think you remember seeing her on an opposing battlefront, not being able to bring yourself to attack her, but also her not bringing herself, being able to attack you. They're your memories, but also in a strange way, they can feel like someone else's. But she stands before you and says, I I should apologize for not coming to see you sooner. I know Nadir had said I should, but I was not ready. And I think she kind of eyes you, gauging your response, almost like if she's trying to see and decipher if you truly aren't the Abaddon she once knew, instead of still his soul, but something new, something different, better.
I think I gently set down the tools I was working with. I look up at her and Camille, it's good to see you in good health. And I can't begin to imagine the horrors I've put you through. And I made a lot of mistakes. I'm trying to do right by them. I can't exactly put it against you that you took your time to come see me. I'm not. While I do have all my memories back, I was allowed to grow into a better person this time. At least that's what I keep hoping for.
It does seem like it. I thought I should come and see you, and I guess I wanted to see for myself. And maybe a weird protective way over Nadir, but my own curiosity as well.
Ah, if Nadir wanted, I think he could kill me thrice over.
He is he is a strong man. I've
He's a good one. He's
he is
he's been there for me and
he is
so
a good
accepting.
friend. Yes, accepting, forgiving. A good friend. So I guess that's our common ground, huh, Nadir?
These days, I would say probably so. I'm not exactly functioning at my old skill level, and I point at the like newest finished weapon, which is nowhere near what the Godslayer was
Right. I
for
think
beauty.
she does like look at it and she admires it. It is still good work. I it is old news drama, I guess you can call it, but you apologize to me and I would like to apologize as well. But we are here now, and I am glad to see you are making a difference for the better. And that woman, Mayreen, it seems like you two suit each other. And I do not eat much food, but it is good food.
I agree. I wonder sometimes if it's the new body and the second chance that makes us better suited, or if maybe I was blinded by my one-track mind in the past.
Once you set your mind to something, it was hard to get you to see anything else.
Would you happen to have access to any of the quality materials I used to use for forging?
I wish I was recently cast out of Saloon's domain, so no.
Oh, Hamiel, that must be. I don't even have words. I can't imagine the horror that you're going through right now.
I thought she would kill me, and that was preferable. But
Yeah.
now I'm seeing that I can actually help here, in a way. I mean, I'm not nowhere as powerful as I once was, but I can help. But I will see if I ever do find any, I'll bring it here. You have my word. And it is, for now, it is good to know you as an ally, an acquaintance. Maybe someday in the future, even a friend.
Think I would like that.
People deserve second chances.
Hmm.
I believe that firmly.
I hope you are able to earn yours quickly.
We will see. Well, I am going to head back out, but it was nice to speak with you. Take care.
Yeah. You too.
I think she turns from you and heads out. Medea,
Man, now I gotta be like, Mayreen, I finally have closure with my ex
I'm finally get
situation.
closure on with my ex. Medea, is there anything from you? Aaron?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh,
Sorry.
Medea, is there anything from you?
No, honestly, I've been trying to think. That's what I'm trying to think about what Medea could do roleplay wise. I got nothing.
Okay.
Genuinely.
I have something.
Oh, okay.
There's a
Fear.
bomb in your room.
There's a bomb.
Yeah.
No,
Quinn.
Quinn. Quinn is in your room.
That's a jump scare.
Mama Fua.
Mama Fua. Medea, you don't sleep. You just kind of
I just
you
kind of
draft
exist
you
somewhere.
exist, you draft songs, whatever it is you do. You have your lute, your gift of Grazit.
Oh god, I knew this was coming. Okay.
And all of a sudden you're drafting songs, you're humming, you're singing, you're plucking tunes, and you hear a voice speak from your lute. What is the name of the person who wields me?
It's rather rude to ask the names without extending yours first.
What is the name of the person who wields me? You know mine. It's Gift.
Medea, then. It's a pleasure to meet you, Gift.
Medea. That is a good name. I will keep it.
Ruh-roh.
Row indeed. It comes with some stuff. Medea,
Yes.
next day you are wandering around. I think people will greet you with your name, but in the place of your name, you just hear like this muffled sound. And you're trying to remember what your name is. You know you had like your given name was Primrose, but you know that's not your name. But you don't know your name.
This is some fey shit, man. I wasn't expecting that from the demon.
You got the loot from the Feywilds.
Oh, fuck, we did. Oh, that's right. You know, introducing myself is gonna be so awkward.
And you know what? I will say, you do understand that this is definitely a drawback of the Gift of Rozit. Her new name is Carl?
Yeah, guys, this is our party. We got Nadir, Daisy, and I, Quinn. Carl.
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 Okay.
I like to think that Quinn is like behind Medea right now, going like, Medea, Medea,
I'll say
Medea.
Medea, you hear brr, 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 brr. So you
Like
know
the
there's a
fucking
noise. You know there's
parents
a
from Rugrats talking
yes,
some
yeah.
shit.
You know there's like a noise behind you. So like maybe after a couple times of Quinn just going Medea, Medea, you like turn.
Amanda, this is art. I
Oh.
need
Thank
you
you.
to know this is art.
Thank you.
Medea, you
Oh, hello
good?
there.
Brr,
I'm
you
not gonna
good?
lie. I think I just got cursed.
Aren't you already cursed?
How many curses can one person have?
I mean that I have yet to find an upper limit of curses.
What do you mean? You're cursed now? What are you cursed with?
Well, I presume you calling me my name, except I can't hear it, which is fantastic because I would love to hear what you're calling me.
Medea?
It's
Yeah,
definitely
see,
not
it's
good.
just Medea will attempt to say out loud the noise she hears when someone says her name. That's all I hear. And I genuinely don't. My
Can
freaky
I?
little lute that I got from the Feywilds decided to start speaking last night, and I was trying to be polite, and I forgot it came from the Feywilds, and it's kind of on me for this.
Uh, Amanda, I'm just saying, how funny would it be if Medea, when she gurbles back, says Medea that we all hear, but it's just like gurbles to Medea. So I'm like Medea, and then Medea's like Medea.
It sounds like
That's
Medea.
really funny.
Is that
That's
actually what
really
happens?
funny. Yeah, I like that a lot.
I think you say Medea back, and I'm like, how much sleep did you get last night? Oh
You
wait,
know I don't sleep. You know I
shit.
don't sleep. Ass.
I
Uh,
Is it possible that that's starting to get to you? Because you just said your name back to me.
Wonderful. So I don't know my name, but I can say it. At least I can still introduce myself. She,
Let me get.
she's like pinching the bridge of her nose so hard. She's like looks like visibly like vexed, pissed off.
Uh,
If you'd like
I
to
don't
roll a,
think you.
What'd
do
you
you
say,
guys
Amanda?
believe her?
I was gonna say you don't need to roll an insight check to see that Quinn does not believe you.
I will allow a
Maybe
That's
it's, yeah,
persuasion
she's making a
versus
merchant.
insight. Persuasion versus insight.
Please wait. If I want to not believe her, do I have to roll a high insight or a low insight?
Well, my persuasion, it's against my persuasion. My persuasion's really fucking high.
Actually, let's just see what she rolls on persuasion, and then I'll have you roll something if
Uh,
it's needed.
it's a 21 persuasion.
He's taking on a 21. You're like doing this back and forth, and I think you see like sorry, Medea look like genuinely
Does she mean
like
Carl?
yeah, Carl. You see Carl look genuinely frustrated. Um, and I think you start to put together like, oh, maybe this is real. Maybe she was legit cursed. Because I think you remember like her loot she's been carrying around was found in the Feywilds and was also like a gift from like a demon prince. That cannot be good things.
God damn it. You're being for real, aren't you?
Yes, Quinn. Why would I lie about not knowing my own name? I
I
was
don't
very
know.
proud. I was so proud of it. I picked it out for myself.
You do weird shit all the time, all right? I cannot
I
be
don't
held
want to hear
accountable.
that from you. I do not
She's
want to
gonna
hear
have to
that
pick
from
out a
you.
new name.
You know what? I feel like I would agree with that statement in like the first couple of months that we had known each other, but I feel like after that, I'm one of the more normal people around here.
Quinn, we are literally the biggest group of freaks I have seen that coagulated together in a minute.
Mhm.
Do not come after me for, oh yeah, I thought you were just pulling a fast one because you're a little bit. We're all fucking freaks in some way, but you're one of the freakier ones.
And you're Queen Freak, no name.
Oh my god, guys.
But
When Medea has sex with her husbands and
calling you all?
wives. Yes. Like it'll just be like brrr,
Oh man, what
brrr.
a turn off.
Uh, Quinn will go buy a scroll of remove curse.
I don't think that's gonna work, buddy, but go for it.
I wait, it's but remove curse removes a curse, right?
Yeah, but I'm also getting something from this thing because because it's like my
Oh.
little item for the campaign. Because Amanda loves giving us little items. You know how Daisy has her gauntlets and shit.
Well,
Yeah.
everyone
Like
but me.
well, everyone but you. Well, this is why
Yeah.
we gotta get the God Killer back because you made that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, Amanda,
Mhm.
what if I just make a new magic weapon that acts as a magnet for my old weapons and we just yoink Godslayer right out of his fucking
Right,
hands?
right. I do have a list of I've made a list of some of your old creations.
Ooh,
And also the Angel's dagger is one of your creations.
Mm.
But about this magnet weapon.
So what about this fuck ass magnet?
I really just
Yeah.
want I just really want to roll up to battle and just yoink it out of his fucking grip.
Annihilant's the magnet.
There's gotta be magnets in this world.
Google, when were magnets invented? Minus
Well,
AI.
actually, magnetism was around for a long, long time before humans.
Oh,
Oh my
okay.
god.
Okay. The earliest known
Professor
Roll
surviving
down.
descriptions of magnets and their properties are from Anatolia, India, and China around 2,500 years ago. The properties of
See,
Oh,
wood
they
two of
been
them.
stones
around.
and their affinity for iron were written of
Oh, I
by
can make a
Pliny the
lodestone.
Elder. Pliny the Elder, in his Encyclopedia Naturalis Historia in the 1st century AD. Wow, I'm learning so much today.
I'm like,
Magnets.
you
How do they
know.
work? That'll actually be the title of this session. Magnets, how do they work? Um
Now, it's always good to have to do a Google, a little Google sesh right in the middle of the
yeah.
middle of the
Maybe
session.
I'll read the whole
More.
Wikipedia on magnets later,
Mhm.
so I can really understand it.
On stream, so that everyone who's not here has to listen to it.
Yeah, we're gonna end the session on me reading the entire Wikipedia page on magnets, and that's after Anai rolls like a history check or something to figure out how she can make this magnet weapon. This is how we win.
I can roll that.
I will not be reading the
Jesus.
entire Wikipedia page, I promise.
God damn it.
Anywho, sorry.
Amanda hates my
I
creativity so much she's fucking tweeting about it.
No, I was responding to Emma's shopping list text of health potions. Is there anything else after Medea loses her name from people?
Currently. Looks at like the 2 cursed weapons Nadir's been like carrying around, like, ah, fuck.
I will say, like, Daisy wouldn't do anything about it, but when she finds out about Medea's like cursed name thing, she will fucking laugh. Not to Medea's face, but she laughs.
Um,
Also, a husband of mine, you can let Snoot out now. Jabba has finished his dinner.
Huzzah.
See a little
Quinn,
beef? Oh.
Quinn makes and posts a company memo stating to call Medea Kyle now.
She can hear you call her Kyle.
Yeah,
I
She
know.
can hear you call her Kyle.
You have the new
That's,
name.
yeah, the new name.
Kyle.
New name, new you.
This is actually going to be I was gonna say this is the first usage of the name Kyle, but that's not true because in nearly every single adventure I have put a Kyle the Kobold somewhere. So that's not true.
Can the title of the episode be Kyle was here the whole time?
Kyle, yeah.
Was here the
Maybe your
whole
true
time.
self has always been Kyle.
Are you
The
guys
real
trying to make
Kyle
her
was the
transition?
Cyberbugs.
Are you
I
guys trying to make her transition?
I am transing another character.
You're transing my character.
I've trans
Because if she,
Deny and I will
Kyle.
trans you. And
the
this
thing
is a
is
threat.
like
Yeah, what the fuck?
she's already a little bit of a trans allegory because like she has a dead name. She
Yeah.
did create a whole new identity for herself.
That's why I thought this would be a
In
really
fairness, I
great
didn't do it
curse
on
for Medea,
purpose.
because
Yeah,
Medea,
you're doing this so on purpose, Amanda.
the thing you chose for yourself was taken from you.
Yeah. Yeah. What a lovely
Should've
little
given him a fake
storytelling,
name.
but also fuck you.
I know you love it. Anyway, um, there's the whole day is spent like obviously there's real shit you guys are doing, but also just like calling Medea different names like Carl or Kyle, Carlisle, even. I think
How
Otto
mad would
calls
we
you.
be? Like, how mad would she recognize her dead name as her dead name?
Yeah,
Do you
Uh,
remember?
Primrose? Oh yeah, she can hear
Primrose, yeah.
Primrose. She just can't hear Medea.
We start calling her by her sister's name.
She would get
we call
so
her
pissed
Camilla.
The Department of Demonology explodes.
Yeah,
Yeah, she would just go full like Unabomber with it.
yeah.
We walk into the camel room and every camel has been killed brutally.
Our camels.
She said, "Fuck TC, fuck them camels."
No. Nadir. I know because people are tired. Will probably end soon. I'm going to let you guys know.
Sure.
So if you have anything for the session, please let me know now. But Nadir, you dream that you are standing amongst thick mist and fog. In front of you is a figure, and as the mist starts to clear around them, you see a man that looks like Bren, and for the smallest of seconds, you almost think it is him. But you've seen this man before, but only in a picture on Bren's desk. Amaros Harcourt, Bren's brother, stands before you in bloodied armor, the sword of Kos hanging from his side. He says, "It requires so much blood." And he kind of lifts the sword up and out. Fire seems to be reflected in his eyes as he looks at the sword and looks at you, and he says, "I killed them. Kill them." And his form shifts to a different person, a Goliath woman who says, "Kill them." Then an elven man who says, "Kill them." And it continues, going down the line of wielders of the Sword of Kos, saying, "Kill them, kill them, kill them." Till standing before you is a man who looks human with red eyes and shoulder length hair. And I actually do have a photo for you. Uh, and he has this heavy armor on, and he is practically drenched in blood, and he steps towards you. Each step carries a weight, like gravity is becoming heavier. You wield my legacy. Kill him. Kill all who touch his magic. And he places one blood-soaked hand, kind of he grabs like the back of your neck almost, and making sure you are looking at him. His eyes are intense and crazed, and you know this is Kos, the bloody-handed. Nadir Bashar, I require blood, and you will not fail me. And then you wake up. And you also will get the exalted form. of the Sword of Kos.
Yippee.
And I think you wake up and you were just drenched in sweat as that was intense, and you look over and you see your two cursed swords side by side, and you are someone who has carried the weight of curses for so long, but you are really, really piling it on. How does Nadir feel?
Yeah, I think Nadir probably just has like that really like deep, tired feeling, pretty like consistently, but like doesn't really feel like sleeping right now, and I think just kind of gets up and goes and sits in Bren's room for a little bit, tries to read some of like the books that probably were pointed out to him as like ones that he liked more.
Yeah.
And just gonna try to, I guess, distract himself from like the weight he's carrying.
Yeah. You spend this night distracting yourself from the weight of curses that you both did and didn't inflict upon yourself. Some of this was something another country, another person did to you, and some of this was curses that you took on yourself. This tired feeling, taking on curses to help others. The next day, Sasha, along with Nadir and Quinn as the leaders, you start getting sending stones, you start getting letters, information all pouring in about a figure, Eridom, who has taken over a battlefield. And he has been pushing this line so far because he keeps raising the dead within it. So everyone who falls, who dies, the other side or your side, they are raised to join his forces. And it is something that has become very, very difficult for people to deal with. So you know it is something that you have to deal with. And that is where we are going to end our session tonight.
Teehee.
Oh, we are fucked.
Nice work out there, champ.
Hee hee, hoo hoo.
The first thing Eridom's gonna do in that fight is like one shot Nadir and then raise him from the dead, and then
And then
it's
Oh
you're
my
over.
god,
Really
that'd be
sucks.
sick if you
Yeah.
guys just fight me.
We had to fight you.
yeah,
Nightmare,
that's
nightmare, nightmare.
Calling it.
nightmare. That would be
I'm
awesome.
All of this talk of like curses and undead and shit like that, and I look up and the thermometer thing that we have monitoring the temperature and humidity of the living room is like blinking between 71 and then 79 and then 72 and then 78, just like in quick, and I'm like,
Mm.
this is a
Maybe.
little,
Curse
this
was
is
real all
not
along.
Yeah.
not good timing.
The ghost of Nadir's future is haunting our home.
good.
Oh god.
Thanks for listening, stream.